Our intro is Shay aggressively clicking as we go live. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. It's us. It's time. I mean, we're only an hour and 15... No, only an hour late because of overlays and
oh my
cameras.
god, I'm sorry.
And listen, there's more to it than just you running late. I wasn't ready either. And I have some reason to blame Frost, but I'm not sure what it is. It's Frost's fault as well. There.
Yeah.
Did it. It is called pistol whipping, yes. Yeah. So, hi. I'm a player today. I'm not actually running. So what I'm going to do is stop talking, and I'm going to hand this burden over to our wonderful friend, Shane.
I just thought someone else was DMing today. I'm not a wonderful friend.
First of all,
how very dare.
You're the most wonderful friend. How dare. Oh, hold on. I gotta do one last shenanigans for you, because this is... Yep. Ah, no. That didn't work at all. Hold on. Let's try this again. You should just... There we go. Our wonderful DM from Australia. His camera's going to be positioned like this for the entire stream.
Alright, just a sec, catching up to see what you did.
That's fine. It didn't work the first time, but now it did.
Wait, I like it. Alright, burns down. Fucking...
And apparently this is the only one where it narrates your post, so it just yelled butts as you went, alright, let's go.
It's me that I have yet to make a Minotaur token, but that's alright, I'll fucking do it on the fly as well.
Oh, I can do
We'll
that.
start. Yes, please. You all start in a dimly lit tavern, despite the decent light outside. Fires flicker around it, its stone walls insulated against the cold outside. Everyone's sitting around, having some fun, waiting for something to happen. Let's have a look around the room. There are six technically, but we'll start with the four interesting ones. 4 distinct individuals. Would you guys like to tell the audience, and more specifically me, who you are and what you're doing?
Who we actually decided on. Oh, hello, another bling.
They'll let you know in half an
Hello,
hour.
Dougler.
Hello, Dougler. Thank you.
Dido, you
Well,
seem
I
to
mean,
have...
I'll go first.
I was like, you seem to have the most locked-in
Please.
character. Why don't you go first?
I'm playing Jordan Picard, who goes by Jordy. So she's probably sitting in the tavern,
Oh my god.
enjoying a nice drink, flowing blonde hair. She's got a white and blue chest plate with... I don't know if we're using Favorite Gods or not.
We are.
Believe so.
For now.
Yeah, so she'll have a symbol of Pelor on her breastplate. She's probably got a shield nearby.
Well, let me stop you
with
right there.
gold-
Pelor is a Greyhawk deity.
Oh, is he? Well,
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
The Forgotten Realms one is the superior Lathander.
They're both the
Morning
same
Lord.
guy.
First of all, I will take you outside and fight you. No, he is not. I just said superior. But yeah,
She's got a...
Sorry, go on.
She's got a gold shoulder armor and like a blue skirt thing with more white armor. She's a cleric. by the way.
She looks perfectly muggable at this moment. She looks like she'd be a good mark for any thief. I like it.
Just have to figure out how to unbuckle all that armor while she's not looking.
It's easy. They have to sleep sometime.
Yeah, unconsciousness lasts anywhere between 1 and 4 hours. It only takes 10 minutes to doff armor.
She would look like a good mark to mug, except seated across from her at the table is a tall and imposing female figure, dark hair, cut short, and this is Lorian Riker, her second in command, as it were.
Number one.
She always enters the room and sits leg over chair with the back facing the table, and she sports a giant warhammer and a shield. So anybody who thinks they might be able to mess with Jordan is in for a bad time.
Yeah. Seated a little bit further away on some nice comfy chairs, just relaxing, is an Emerald Dragonborn named Aldruic, and he's just casually strumming along on he's like just tapping. I was like, wait, did he have a lute? No, he didn't. He's just like tapping a little nice relaxing beat on some like small handheld drums. You give a little ambience to the tavern. Just like your basic leather armor, just your run-of-the-mill looking bard.
Also equally muggable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
other than the fact that he's like
Time.
his scales glimmer because he's not a green dragonborn, he's an emerald one.
Got a mean mug.
Even more muggable. And now, for one rather distinct individual.
Sitting at another table is
He's technically
What?
sitting in two chairs. So
sitting.
what
Yeah,
it is.
he's using two chairs. Using two different chairs is a very, very large, very old-looking Minotaur who keeps a large axe by his side that he likes to use as a walking stick when he's not smashing things with it. But he's sitting down in both chairs with a tiny little book and like little spectacles that he cannot fit on his nose, so he's like leaning really close trying to read. He's got very long gray beard.
Very good. I should mention that this is all taking place in the renowned establishment called Percival's Piss-Up Parlor.
Oh.
Percival by the bar, just cleaning a brandy glass, studying it closely. A half-orc bartender, of course. Eventually, the door is thrown open, and an old, strange fellow stumbles in. He readjusts his brimless wizard's hat and fiddles with his monocle. Ah! Good! There are actually people here this week! Oh, very good indeed. Yes! Anyone who's seen the flyer I posted? I hope. Yes, everyone come over to the table with me. I have things to discuss. Percival, my boy, there are actually people this week. I'll take the thing we agreed upon. He ecstatically runs over to this table, and Percival just kind of sighs. Yes, sir, Mr. Ingle. Kaylee, bring up the food and the wine. He wanders off to assist in that matter. But yeah, I'd like to think the group actually wanders over.
Yeah, he'd probably be like, oh. Someone's overly excited to see people. Aldrich would probably be like, alright, what's going on? Now,
the flyer he was referring to is in fact this one. disregard that doesn't have any text
I
on it.
was
so
about to say
Oh.
that. I scrolled down. It's like,
Wow, this
man,
is super mysterious. There's nothing on it. We have to figure out what it says.
it's got magic
Imagine all
on
that
it.
text below it.
That's
is
how
on
that's
it.
how he knows you're capable, by being able to decipher the blank paper.
I definitely did not notice that there was text on my copy. I just thought it was like a bookmark or something, and have been using it in this book.
I had to.
And I haven't bothered to flip it over yet.
It is strangely well made. Like, it seems as if it's been printed rather than something that someone's just scribbled on. For anyone that actually cared to read it.
Hmm.
But yeah, with that display, the two other patrons of the pub also follow over and join this strange, crazy person at his table. And he goes about sitting down, takes a book out of his pack and two strange, intricate-looking rods, and then a coin purse and another book, and then some eyeglasses, even though he's already wearing a monocle. Then he adjusts his brimless magic wizard hat again. Ah, yes. Is that all? Are you fellows over there joining me as well?
He seems very insistent. Picard, what do you think?
I mean, there's money involved, so it's always a plus.
Coin, yes. There sure is. Surely you read that on the flyer, no?
I mean, it's a little concerning that you're here every Friday to get new people.
You are capable of reading, right?
Wow,
That's what I just said.
That is a bold assumption to make. She did clarify that she actually read it.
Good.
Your
All the
words
better.
are really, really small. Still leaning like really close to
yes.
this book.
I think he means the font, not so much the choice of words.
Oh. One of poor eyesight, are you? Well, there are many interesting tools that can actually assist that. Like, you see my monocle and my eyeglasses here. You could even find a magnifying glass. Why, I think that would help you quite handily. In fact, the coin I'm offering might even be helpful to you to do just that.
If I get two magnifying glasses and put them side by side, I can make glasses that fit me.
Oh, sorry. Could you speak up, please?
If I get two magnifying glasses that I fit side by side and connect, I can make glasses that fit me.
Oh, now there's an idea. Yes, doubly expensive though. So I suggest you come join me, and I shall tell you, kind fellow, exactly what I need.
I stand up and groan considerably, and then take the two chairs and turn around. I don't even move from my spot and set the chairs facing the other way. Turn around and sit down so I'm facing that table.
You know, it's been kind of boring, number one.
You're right. We could use for a bit of excitement. And Lorian will spin their chair around and then purposely remount the chair by lifting their leg over it and sitting back down.
I think the chair was facing the right way the first time.
No, it's fine like this.
Okay.
I'll bring over
Eventually,
my chair and sit down next to Lorian.
as you guys are getting settled, Percival and Kaylee, the assistant to the barkeeper, eventually come back, and they are actually carrying the good stuff rather than just like mead or beer. They actually bring over 2 bottles of wine, place them down on the table along with glasses. They also bring out some sort of venison stew that smells pretty good. Then they wander off and continue about their business. As this is going on, the strange fellow starts by introducing himself.
Alright. I, as you might have seen on the flyer, Radimus Ingle, need some surveying work done. I've noticed over the past few months that it has been getting colder in this part of the world. Now, you know, it's coming into winter, of course, I realize that, but compared to the previous years, this seems to be the coldest yet. For example, just looking outside, you'll find that it is already snowing, and we're, you know, winter is barely upon us just yet. Now, that might not seem concerning to most common folk, but this could be the work of an ice age, perhaps. Or perhaps just a cold snap, which I'd prefer. Of course, if it is something disastrous, like for the aforementioned ice age, I and those of the Crown would need to know as early as possible, so we can start gathering resources and preparing for such an occasion.
Why don't you just start preparing now anyways, if you already expect it to be a harsh winter?
We could do that, but the difference between a harsh winter and an ice age are vast, my dear. It could be years, decades even, before we see any growable crops yet again.
More the reason to prepare now, even without the information.
And that is exactly what I'm doing, dear. Of course, my fellows on the council, they're going about preparing resources, and they'll continue to do so based on my research, which I trust you can assist with.
Most people want credible evidence that a disaster is coming before they fully commit.
Exactly, my...
He's hoping to have enough support to have a sizable effort over a token gesture.
Precisely!
Alright, I'm in.
Good.
Knowledge is power, right?
Of course. Now, what I need you to do might seem strange to those, to fellows out of, unfamiliar with magical means, but I have these tools, you see.
And he reaches over and picks up a rod that kind of looks like a big magical peg. It's probably about 2 feet long, just with like a flared top. Down this shaft are various magical runes, and he waves it about.
Now, this item here, see, it's attuned to me, familiar to me. It's every marking, every indent, made by myself. I require these 3 objects taken to the near mountain, hammered into the ground in 3 various locations, and that should allow me to attune my senses to them. That way I can get an exact feel for the climate, exact temperature data, and any number of things. Why, I'd make the journey myself, but I'm afraid these limbs are frail in my old age.
That's a lot of big words talking about sex.
Oh, is that what
Yes,
we're
yes.
signing up for?
Well, why didn't you lead with that?
Because there were questions about ice ages and all sorts of fun stuff.
I mean, hey, that's a really expensive looking pegging tool, so...
All the better to show you care.
I mean, I've seen more interesting ones, but I mean, sure, it looks expensive.
It has magic runes on it.
Please don't use my tools for that purpose.
But you wanted
Just
to
going to say,
drill
I
it into
don't.
the ground.
Yes. Specifically, I'd need them over the 2 at the base of the mountain, and 1 some ways up.
Hang on.
I've got
alternate
exact
degrees of
coordinates.
this.
Sorry.
Am I not the mountain?
Oh, no, He means the literal mountain.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yes, the one to the north, you see.
Looking at Jordan, she just says, "Yeah, sure. I definitely promise not to use this tool for anything than what you asked us to use it for."
It will just definitely get pounded into the ground, is all.
The only thing it's getting pounded into will be the ground.
Good, good. Well, I'll hold you to that.
How good are those senses of yours attuned to it?
Do you feel what it feels?
I could certainly try.
I probably wouldn't until we get back. You never know what you might sense. The journey.
Yes, I intend to.
Good.
Mainly because I appreciate you telling me that they're in place before I go about wasting my magical efforts.
Exactly. Don't waste your mana on frivolous divinations.
So where exactly do you want these?
Two at the base and one potentially at the summit.
See.
He hands over a roughly drawn map.
That wasn't even intentional,
Nice.
I just realized. Sorry, we're children.
That's okay. I am too. But yeah, he slides a roughly drawn map over the table, and anyone familiar with the mountain to the north that I'm sure had a fucking name, I've just misplaced it for the time, sees that, yeah, it roughly stands out. There's one primary spire that crests above every other mountain, and he wants one pegged halfway up that, give or take, then two at the base of two bases of the mountain, conveniently forming a triangle.
That's what I was trying to find out.
Yeah, the description is really shit, but he also has coordinates for you guys to play with.
Now, are you guys familiar with coordinates and such? If not, I also have a set of navigation tools for you to use. Are you familiar with navigation tools?
Are you asking if we can read a map?
Yes, that was my long way of asking if you know how to read a map.
The map you just pointed out where to go.
Yes, precisely.
He wants to make sure
Does it
we
take-
can reach fucking Name Mountain.
Of course, reaching the mountain would be no trouble at all. There's a road that used to lead to a mining outpost down there. I believe it's still in decent condition. That'll get you there. The main trouble lies in finding the other 2 points.
Why is that?
Oh, there's no convenient road leading there, of course. You'd have to go through the wilderness to find them.
I have mediocre survival skills, but no navigation tools.
Well, we do have a Minotaur. They tend to not get lost. Or so
Oh,
legends
good.
say.
I've even got some instructions on how to use my navigation tools. And he picks up a big fuck off book and then just gives it to the Minotaur, or places it in front of the Minotaur.
There you go. If you gloss over that, you should be able to find your way.
I lift up the book, open it, take the tiny glasses, and hold it up and try to read.
Yes, good. I believe you are all in capable hands. So we're in agreement then. Can I start doling out coins for your services?
Absolutely. Especially if payment is up front.
Oh, a fraction of it, yes. 25 gold paid up front for every assistant. 100 upon your successful return, each.
That
Sounds
sounds
fair.
like we can have a good night tonight.
sure it's for supplies. But yeah, we could eat well. You're buying dinner
Yes.
for us too, right? We're not have to use our own expenses.
Yeah, there's like
Sound
already
good.
a big pot of stew and some wine on the table.
Great.
The stew bowl in front of me is already empty.
I'm sure it's made out of chicken.
No, venison actually.
Even better. Just as long as it's not beef.
Why? What is wrong with beef?
Wouldn't
Oh.
that be kind of mean to serve to a minotaur?
Yeah, he blinks a couple of times and then glances over at the Dinotaur whose name I've yet. Guzrock. Glances over at Guzrock.
Oh, yes, I see what you mean. But no, cows are seldom raised up in these northern climates, I'm afraid. You'd have to go quite far south or import it if you really wanted beef.
Mm.
Oh, present company excluded, of course.
You don't have to go far for beef.
There's the
He just
beef.
like sits back.
Anyway, he's gonna take out his coin purse and then start doling out coins. Infuriatingly, he's going to
Count
like
each one.
hand over one, then one, then one, then one to each individual person at the table. It takes fucking 25 minutes for each of you to get your 25 coins.
Lorian's eyes glaze over and she just resorts to the wine.
Yeah.
Of course. Go on.
Jordy is also drinking the wine, exasperated. This time can be used doing so much better things.
Sitting at the table with you, two scraggy-looking individuals. They've kind of been nodding along, but they're pretty keen on the gold. They have been hitting the wine pretty hard as well. As before this guy actually came in, they were just drinking piss poor mead. But yeah, they seem pretty happy to be on the good stuff now. And yeah, fucking Ingle kind of prompted them if they're lending their services as well, and they both said yeah. So yeah, you've got some friends for the journey.
Insight check. Are they actually interested in the gold? Yes, they are.
Seem quite interested in the gold.
I mean,
Aldrich's doing the
either way,
thing
the
where
answer would be the same.
Well, I meant were they? Yeah. I
Okay.
guess I
Thank you.
meant more like were they actually intending to go along, or are they just gonna disappear with this one
I'll
set?
just take the golden run.
Yeah.
We'll see, I guess. And after the 25 minutes or so, fucking Radimus Ingle's like,
24, 24, 24,
Dear God,
24,
just say 25.
24, 25, 25, 25.
72, 76,
No,
7,
no, he's gonna have to
4,
start
12.
over. Stop.
Wait! Oh, bother!
You were on 24.
Oh, hand it back, I'll do it again.
No, you were on 24. I was keeping check. You just need to give everybody 1 gold more.
There's just the coldest
I didn't actually
stare.
make a sheet for Ingle, goddammit, he's gonna insight that.
There's just a cold stare at Jordan, and it's like, why would you do this? Why are you like this?
Yeah, he sees you're lying, he knows exactly what he counted to.
No, my dear, I counted 25 each. I am sure of it.
I gotta have some fun somewhere. It was the worst.
Are you
29.
suggesting your services are but a single coin? You're selling yourself short, my dear.
I don't typically sell myself at all. I can get the goods for free.
Wow,
Oh,
I'm
I'm sure.
sitting right here.
I look to Lorian and say, "You should also not be for free."
I didn't say I was free. Bling bong. Lollygagger's hitting us with 8 people. Hello, guys. How you doing?
Hello.
Mm.
Welcome to my clusterfuck of poor voices.
These voices
They're
are
amazing.
delightful, first of all.
They are amazing.
Anyhow, we can't sit around dilly-dallying all day. That would be a tremendous waste of time. Why don't you guys get going? Here you go, you have the rod, you have your coin, you have the navigation tools, and the navigator with the instructions.
He says, patting Gazrock.
That's right.
Gazrock.
That's right.
I'll get it eventually.
Yes, be on your way. Oh, but do be sure to get some climbing supplies. The cliff faces are none too kind, you'll see.
I immediately look down at my tired legs and hooves and just stare for a moment. Okay.
Might need a
good man.
bigger harness.
I'll lean over to Lorian. Climbing gear could be fun.
Mm-hmm. You always have to make sure you're properly harnessed into the ropes. Wouldn't want to fall over.
Ah, good. You're familiar with climbing tools. Oh,
I'm sure they're very familiar with climbing tools, yes.
In fact, I should actually front the payment for that. Sorry, I should have included a little bit more for that.
He
Very
pulls out a
generous
kit
of you.
and starts counting out another 25 gold. But this is only one pile. He's only getting you one set of climbing, one climbing kit for the party.
That's appreciated.
So it only wastes 5 minutes of your time.
Much appreciated. This way we won't fall to our deaths. Most of us.
Hopefully.
We are going to have to rent a room for the night when he's counting out the rest when we return.
Oh. Wow, yeah, you bring up a really good point. Maybe you should, divvy that up while we're gone. Have it ready for us when we get back.
Could put them in convenient pouches for all of us.
Yeah, that is a grand idea. But I don't know how many survivors there'll be. Why, I pray there'll be 6, but I never know.
Are you expecting us to not survive?
Is that why you're here every Friday?
Of course not, dear. I'm expecting you all to make a brilliant return. I'm just insuring myself against the worst.
Oh.
By being lazy.
You could always do 6 pouches and then just pour out whatever ones do not return back into your coffers.
Very good.
Yeah, that's true.
Now there's an idea. A wise one, this big one. Yes.
Reaches up and taps the skull.
So should we go get this gear and please let's get going.
Yeah, I'm ready to start moving. That's a
Yes.
good idea.
Have a lovely journey.
Okay. And just really kind of tiredly grabs the axe, sets it down, and pushes himself up.
Alright, where can we buy climbing gear?
Any number of places. The town name, which I haven't memorized, Skjarn, is pretty big. There's probably anywhere between 500 to 1,000 people in this town, so... And, with direct adjacency to the mountain, it's the closest town. Any general store should have anything you need.
Yeah, we'll go to a general store, get the climbing gear.
We started.
Yeah.
We started with cold weather gear too, right?
Yeah, you started with cold weather gear, but the 25 gold he divvied up is just enough to get climbing gear. So now you guys have a big bag of dosh if you want to go on a little bit of a shopping spree as well.
Oh, it's 25 each, right?
It sure was.
Okay. Let's see here. We'll go into D&D Beyond.
I go to the general store.
The general store.
Yes, this one is called Gilliman's Goods.
Gilliman's Goods.
I just like push open the door, lean down really low, squeeze in. Hello?
A raid! Oh no!
He says before realizing it's a clothed minotaur. Those are fairly rare in this part.
Wait, no.
Sorry. Oh,
Do you get?
you said hello, yes. You can talk, right?
Aldrich, like, head pops through from the side of the Minotaur. It's like, you say that like you get raided by Minotaur often.
It's true. We did used to raid a lot.
Oh.
Oh.
Why?
Oh, and he like kind of slinks back behind. Like, oh.
Yes. I'm afraid I was up late reading fantasy last night. Please excuse me. Come on in.
That's alright. Haven't seen you since my last raid. How are you doing?
Yes. Raid. That was a shit wink, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
And yes, very good.
Oh, was that a sex wink?
Do you
It
want
was
to
meant
know?
to be. But yes, Guzrock, old friend. What do you need?
Do
Here
you have climbing gear that will fit hooves?
I'm afraid most of my gear is not accustomed for the larger folk. And a standard climbing kit should probably work for the rest of you, for most of you. You'll be able to fandangle it into working.
Maybe I'll get 2 climbing gears and just crisscross them over my shoulders.
No, that is a needless expense. I'm sure with enough rope, you'll be fine. They'll be able to hoist you up.
I look at the others. Do they look strong enough to hoist me up?
With pulley systems, most things are possible.
Okay.
It's all about distorting the weight.
Mm-hmm.
Plus,
Mm.
you're a spring chicken yourself. You don't need assistance. You'll be able to climb it up any day.
Oh.
Number 1, do you have a tent? Should we get a tent?
We should get a tent.
Or we should get a tent.
Aldrich, not to assume, because of your dragonborn nature, do you worry about the cold at all, or would you want to see if there's a 3-person tent?
I do worry a bit. I'm not. Unfortunately, gym dragons don't have some of the more characteristically weather temperate things that some have.
3
They
tents.
have a big enough one. I'll help pitch in, of course.
How much are 3 tents and climbing gear?
That is a fine question. I think my voice has changed 3 times on this character alone.
It has,
just
but I wasn't going to
keep
say
going.
anything.
I just figured there were 3 people here.
A 2-person tent is, only 2 gold. I'm afraid I do not stock 3-person tents unless you all cram together. That
3
technically
two-person
counts, doesn't it?
tents.
Sorry, Aldrich. You'll have to share body heat with
4 2-person
Guzrock.
tents. Do you want to share body
Then-
heat?
You like look around, look back and forth, be like, oh, I'll take my own tent.
Are you cold-blooded?
I hear on good authority that Guzrock does like being the little spoon.
Sometimes I do.
I am not spoon enough to be the big spoon, so
I can be both spoons.
You could be the.
I play bagpipes.
You could be the. Not the butter knife, but the little like, specially made, knife that is for collecting the butter. The one that has a little bend
Oh,
to it and
no.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Can't really call that one a butter knife since you call the serrated ones butter knives now. But what is that one actually called?
The actual butter knife.
All knives are butter knives. It's just they also have other functions depending on what they are.
Oh, excuse me. It's called a butter spreader.
Oh, that's an even better name.
Yeah. There's one in here that has like cheese grater grooves, and you run it across the butter, and it like swirls the butter up across it. It looks so cool.
Ooh.
Those are for like making canapes and shit.
Yeah.
So
Some
all
frivolous
together
butter.
for the how many tents have been climbing gear?
2 tents.
3 tents.
Or 3 tents now, yeah. It's so intense.
Yeah. Yes. Altogether, that will come to 31 gold.
Don't get too tense.
I have
Relax.
Wait, you don't want a tent?
I can give you 25 gold.
Nonsense, dear. That's my entire profit margin.
How much is it?
He wanted 30 something, so we just split it.
31 gold? Ooh.
So everybody can put in.
The 25 we got, and then
Everyone can put in 8 and consider it a tip for his quality services.
There is the 25 he got from Radimus Ingle specifically for the Climber's Kit.
Mm-hmm.
So 1.5
We could put in 1
gold.
gold.
And put in 1 gold.
We have, let's see, there's 5 of us. We have 30 gold. Will that do?
Closer. But I'm still not convinced.
Hold on.
Why,
Hold on.
I believe you two
30
were
gold
short on
and-
your pleas and thank yous.
Hold on.
Please,
Hold on.
please, my good sir, 30 gold, and you can be the big spoon with Gus Rock tonight.
So,
Now that is a tempting offer.
Riker looks at the man and says, "We'd be really appreciative if you helped us in this endeavor. We have 30 gold. We have 30 gold."
Oh, you know what I should. Oh,
We would
Marcus-
really appreciate it if you would help us in this endeavor. We only have 30 gold.
We're off to a great
Slightly
start. If we had the fucking pixie, she would have blown it out with a natural 20 and a wild magic surge.
I feel like I have to leave right now.
No, it's fine. It's just
Wait.
funny that we're terrible.
Just for shits and giggles.
Just for shits and giggles, watch her blow it out of the water. Nope.
Oh, you know what? Now I gotta do it.
No, wait.
The pixie
I rolled an
would
natural
be,
one. Let me wait.
the pixie would be like, "Why don't we just fucking steal it?"
Gilliman has a decent idea of you guys. Like, he knows Guzrock, and he probably has
he
seen
knows
the rest of you
Guzrock.
before. So he's just kind of laughing at these really mediocre attempts to get a discount. He's like, Lorian, dear, it is useful to emote when you're asking for favors. That's... and
Everybody else was doing it. I didn't get my try. We only
I
have
am-
30 gold.
I am emoting.
he just has a good laugh.
She takes out the extra gold and puts it over top the other 30. That'll suffice, correct?
He takes the extra coin and tosses it back over the counter. It's been a time since I've had good humor.
There's a really bad
was-
way of keeping track of your money.
Oh, I know, but I've already made a profit. So, 1 coin, what's the difference? He scrapes the 30 across and kind of dumps it in a pouch. Then throws up a climber's kit and 3 tents.
Do we have like a case to carry all this in? We already provided you with a profit. The least you could do.
much is a case? They come with cases? Or are we actually holding cases?
He just gives you a big sack.
Thank you.
Big sacks.
They're worth 1 copper piece. I'm not going to make you break gold coins for that.
That's why I was asking if it was complimentary. This
1,
snob.
2, 3.
Yeah, he gives you a sack, and it's fairly fair to assume you guys all have backpacks and a couple of pouches and shit like that.
Are we ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Wait, we're starting today.
Yes. Suppose the sooner we get there, the sooner we can get back and get our pay.
Yeah, I suppose.
And the sooner we can share body heat.
No, that's the motivation I was looking for. I'm ready when you all are.
Alright, number 1, let's go.
So, if you are number 1, are you number 2?
No, I'm her number 1.
I'm asking her if she is number 2 then.
Why would she be her own number 2?
Because you are number 1.
That's not how that works.
I'm 0. I'm prime.
She's prime. She probably could use a number 2, but... Wow, I really need to think about that before I say it out loud.
No, I mean, I am kind of due for a number 2.
Nice to meet you, Miss Prime. Nice to meet you, number 1. I am Ghost Rock.
Nice to meet you, Ghost Rock. I'm Lorian Riker.
Jordy Picard.
Aldric Amarantine. Pleasure to make all of your acquaintances.
Back home, I'm called Beef Swellington.
Wait, you're
So because you're
serious?
so big.
He just kind of like arcs a brow and then nods.
Mm.
Looks to the other two.
Moving on. Sorry?
Looks to the other two. Do they ever talk, or are they just gone?
They're talking amongst themselves mostly. Just having a grand old time.
Can I hear
When prompted,
them?
the bloke kind of like looks over from his conversation, his hush-hush conversation, and kind of, "G'day, Serge." And then the Sheila joins in and, "Yes, a pleasure. Nuru, if you... fuck it. That's it. That's all she says."
Serge and Nuru, fuck it. Pleasure meeting you.
Let's head up a mountain, I guess.
Yes.
I turn and start walking with using the axe as a crutch.
Very good, very good. Skjarm has a set of palisade walls that for most of the day are open, so you just wander on through. There's a guard posted, he nods. He's friendly. But yeah, beyond that, the surrounding plains of Skjarm are all what used to be forest back in the day, but it's since been harvested for the sake of the town. It takes a good half an hour or so until you get beyond the harvested plains and actually get into some decent frosty forest. And pretty much the moment you guys are out of sight of the camp, Sedge and Nuru just, "Alright, this is far enough. Cheers for the guys, but yeah, we're skipping town. 25 gold is enough for us."
Wow, you're cheap.
Without stopping or looking back, Gusrock just like lifts whatever hand he's not using for it to the axe as a crutch and just goes, "Don't die."
It'd be a real shame if you died.
Be a waste of 25 gold if you died.
That's true.
Oh, we don't intend to do anything dangerous. Why, quite the opposite. We intend to have some good fun before returning to our families.
Well, enjoy fucking.
They will. They turn around and wander off.
They do. It happens.
Alright. Out on the path. Yeah, it's fairly cold, but you have cold weather gear, so that's negated. And as far as you can tell, based on the map the old man provided, it's probably a day's walk through forest to the old mining outpost. And of course, that's like, you know, a working day's kind of walk, so a good 8 hours or so. The walk goes relatively uneventful for the first couple of hours until... Until I refer to my notes. Okay, that's cool. I was going to railroad you into it anyway, but I actually rolled what I previously planned on. That's awesome. But that'll come later. Along the way, you hear the call of a deer.
Like the deer that's...
Does it sound
in
distressed?
pain?
More specifically, a mating call. One of those loud, annoying ones.
Ugh, braying.
After a while and after a while and having heard this call a number of times, through the tree line, it eventually comes into sight. And conveniently, you guys seemingly downwind from it, as you haven't startled it just yet.
Don't suppose anybody's hungry.
We just had stew.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys don't have any interest in the hunt. That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that we don't have interest, it's just that we're not hungry right now. Did you want to go hunt? I don't
I
carry
have rations. Could
I don't
might
carry a
need-
bow on me.
might need more if we start to run low.
Yeah. Aldrich, you're being unusually quiet. What do you think?
No, we did just eat, but it never hurts to have extra food.
I mean, I could eat if we're really insistent on it.
There would be
kinda
opportunities
like-
for more hunting.
Kind of
I
rattles
mean-
through its stuff. I do have a crossbow.
Oh, well,
Minotaurs are pretty big. I think they need to eat more than you and I do, number one.
that's fair. Should we get like 2 deer then?
You could probably tie this over. It wouldn't be. It's not super long trip to where we need to go, I imagine.
You understand that you're like carrying most of the extra rations and stuff we get, right, Guzra?
It is a good point. It may be we'll travel light
I
and
don't.
hunt later when we need it.
I don't want to discourage the chance of, getting hunting done. But
At the extended conversation, the deer kind of like perks its head and looks around as if it might be onto you.
shit, I think it's aware of us. Shoot
Well, it's
now.
just a deer. They'll probably just run away.
Aldrich, shoot now before it moves.
Dinner time.
Hey, dinner time.
Yeah, nice. Dinner time.
Just like he just happens as soon as it's like object, he just like puts his arm out, rests the crossbow on the other one, just swap.
Yeah, with that, it like goes to start running and then just thunk. You hit it dead on, and it just collapses over.
Okay. I start going over to it and pull out like a knife, and I'm gonna harvest it.
Alrighty, give me a survival check.
Yeah. Nope.
Natural
I-
1.
Wow, my rolls today. I've rolled 2 2s and a 1.
All according to plan.
Despite the mediocre survival roll, you still get 6 days worth of rations, so you have a good crack at this deer. It's just the pelt is thoroughly ruined.
How'd you ruin it with 1 arrow?
I didn't butcher the thing like a chicken, okay? Look, we at least have plenty of food. Turn this into a nice stew later.
Eldrick, you get the impression that large hands and a perhaps not sharp knife may have caused most of the damage.
Yeah, he's not going to say anything though, because this Minotaur could probably just kill him by standing on him. So he's just going to be like, it's probably just the wind or something.
I forgot to put my glasses on while I do this.
Oh, well.
So,
we
are
can't-
there any other deer around since it was making some kind of mating call? Can I?
Probably hundreds.
I'm gonna look around.
Yeah, conveniently at that point, you guys had to trail away from the path a little bit to get over to this deer. It wasn't just naturally sitting in the middle of the road. But glancing back to where you came, you notice some torchlight and muffled voices approaching.
Oh no, they've learned to use fire.
People coming. Number 1, be on your guard.
We'll take out her hammer and shield. I'm ready.
These voices eventually grow closer, and they start becoming audible, and it's kind of nonsensical jibber jabber like. Now what I'm saying, right, is we found her. You know, we should be allowed to have a little bit of fun, but the boss, nah, off limits. That's no fair, right? Yeah, brother, it's no fair at all, bruh.
I don't think they want to share.
May I try to insight check to figure out if these guys are no good?
They just talked about
You
raping
sure can.
someone.
Yeah!
I'll give you advantage because it's so very obvious that they are no good. They are very unsavory characters. One's walking down the path with a crossbow, the other with an axe.
Those two have no honor. They should be wiped off the face of the earth.
There's
Let's
only
not
2.
be
We could.
too hasty. We
I
should-
can't be hasty. My legs are really terrible.
Good. Hang back for just a moment. Lorian's gonna approach the two, shield and hammer ready, but not drawn in a hostile way. Hey, greetings and well met.
They both simultaneously say, "G'day,"
I couldn't.
or rather, they both say "G'day," but then one leads into say, "G'day, love. Love. What are you doing out here?"
It's like probably the first time there's a change in her normally expressionless face. There's just that visible twitch of disgust. She says, "Couldn't help but overhear your conversation. I was interested in speaking
You
to your
eavesdropping.
boss." No, you're rather loud.
I do believe you and he could get very well acquainted.
Yeah. So, is this girl you're talking about still at your camp?
And then the bloke with the axe nudges the bloke with the crossbow and says, "Do it!" And that's where I'm going to call initiative. I'm also going to bring you over to the path.
The path. The path
dun,
is
dun.
flawed. Haha, that's a reference to a game no one's playing.
Shots fired.
So, I mean, even
Okay.
Carbot fired shots today, and it made me sad.
Pew, pew, pew.
No, his video was really sad. It was like that was a right in the feels.
Ouch.
It was.
That was me.
Guzrock can be hiding behind the big tree.
I'm really good at hiding.
Distribute you guys wherever you might like.
Really good at
where
hiding.
where are the two cunts?
Here we are.
Disgusting.
So she probably would have been close enough to converse with them. So probably wouldn't have been more than 30 feet. Yeah, there we go.
Alright, the one with the archery target is the one with the crossbow.
Cool. And you said initiative rolls. This didn't bring me over.
Yes, please.
Ooh, 18.
Got a good feeling about this. Oh, 16.
9.
Can you, like, fix your dice? That was actually over 10. It just had a -2.
Yep. Them old knees.
Damn knees, damn knees, damn knees.
Descending, there we go. Jordan, you're up, and the enemy might not know you're there.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna do a save enemies. How far away are they? 35? Yeah, I'm just gonna, Sacred Flame the guy in the back. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
He sure can certainly try.
He's gonna take 7 radiant damage.
Very good.
I think that's all I can do. That's all I'm gonna do.
What does your sacred flame look like?
It's just this big, bright beam of gold and white light, kind of like her shoulder pads and her breastplate.
Does it like emanate from her or the sky somewhere?
It actually comes out of her shield, which is her focus, which is her holy symbol.
Nice, I like it.
So it shoots straight out of her shield.
Alrighty. Anything else? Any movement?
Nope, she's gonna stay as well hidden as she can.
Very good. Lorian, you're face to face with these uncouth individuals.
And when he yells, "Do it," she says, "That's a shame. We were still in parley." Runs up. And she's gonna do this one-handed because she needs to keep her shield up. She's gonna whop. 22 to hit.
Yeah, rails him.
Kapow. For 6 bludgeoning damage, she's just gonna crack him in the side with it.
Alrighty, anything else?
She says, "This is your one chance to surrender." Other than that, that's
Alrighty, I like it. Conveniently, it is now his turn. As I quickly edit the sheet because I don't like him having a scimitar, I said axe.
You did. Tell him to quit being basic and change up his repertoire.
Yeah, he just kind of sneers at you. Oh, the boss likes him feisty. And then he's gonna shift around you, do a little bit of an axe dance, which does nothing because he doesn't have any useful abilities. And then swing for a fucking sweet 6.
Shields up. Bing.
Oh yeah, have this one. And then he just fucking buries his hand axe into your shield. And that's his turn. Eldruic.
Alright, let's see. How far away are you? Okay. Curses only have one offensive spell.
You keep doing this to yourself.
Like, I went for utility, okay? Let's see.
It'd be funny when this one and every one of my creatures is immune to your one element.
There better not be. You know how hard it is to be immune to psychic damage?
They just don't listen to your mean words.
Probably not, which, you know, that sounds like it's on them, not me. What is the range? Okay. So he sees Mr. Crossbow over there, and he just yells out, like... Oh, I'm trying to think of a really dad joke thing to yell at somebody. Because he's trying to... I can't think of anything mean to say. It's so tired.
That's not how you axe dance. That's how you axe dance. Points to Minotaur rushing them.
You better bow out right now before things get rough, young man.
Lorian's just like, I'm the distraction, and then the Minotaur comes running out the side.
Just says some horrible bow-related pun to that guy down there. Yow! Fish's Mockery, 1 damage, let's go.
Yeah, I like it. He does actually take damage.
Take that, guy.
Wait, that's not very nice. I paid good money for this crossbow.
Should have
any movement or anything like that?
Yeah, actually, he'll be like, oh wait, how far away is this guy? Shit. Okay, he will just stay right here for now.
Alrighty, Guzrock.
That's you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna come running out from my imagery. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I get about to here and then I'm just like... Fuck it. And take out throwing axes.
Trudging through the snow is hard, okay?
Yeah! Just not nearly close enough. And I say, this is how you axe dance, and I throw one at this guy. Yeah. Nope.
That is a miss, I'm afraid.
And then
Could
I
you
say,
argue the surprise if he was totally hidden before? He just yells out, distraction! Gets halfway there, realizes he's completely not there, like, oh, fuck.
yeah. No, and then I'm just like, wait right there.
Alrighty. Onto the crossbow bloke, I believe. Yes. He's gonna start legging it. He's gonna go 30 feet all the way over there. Then I'm gonna double check his movement speed. Okay, cool. And then he's gonna plink one off at Lorian, because he is not very smart. He doesn't know about armor class or anything like that.
What's a Thaco?
16 to hit.
Oh,
11
11 to hit.
Oh,
Because he was viciously mocked, so it's a
Oh, yeah, it is.
disadvantage.
So yeah, miss for sure.
Well, the 11 or the 16 will miss as the shield deftly deflects the 11 thanks to the disadvantage.
Nice. Alrighty, that's all he does. On to Jordan again.
Yeah, she's gonna kind of whisper, "You're gonna regret that," and I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. So out of her shield will come, her sacred flame was a bluish white, yellowish white light. So now out of the middle of her shield, out of the holy symbol, will be a bluish white light as she'll toll the dead of the god. He's missing health. Yeah. I hit him already, so he is missing health.
Oh no.
So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wow, that's some good damage.
Some good tolls.
Ooh, yeah. Almost.
So he's gonna take 10 necrotic damage, and Jordy's gonna come out just a little bit. Just get a little closer in case little piggy man decides to run again. And that'll be my turn.
Yeah, Archerman is thoroughly dead. You almost one-shot.
Oh.
Obliterated.
Yeah.
Well, if I would have, well, I probably wouldn't have been able to tell he was dead from that far away.
It just looks like he falls down. You're like, oh, when he gets back up, he's getting back up, right?
It shifts to Lorian's turn, but the bandit also, seeing his friend so easily killed, he, like, throws up his hands. Wait! You're here for the girl, right? I can show you! I can show you her!
That is what we were hoping for. I'm gonna just bop him over the head.
I'm gonna go up to the guy who fell down and check to see if he's dead, or, like, unconscious and dying.
Are we out of initiative?
Yeah, he's mostly surrendered. I mean, he's still holding his axe, but you get the impression he won't be able to do much with it.
I'm gonna knock the axe out of his hand then.
Okay, yeah. He wasn't really holding it, like, decently, so it just kind of flails to the ground, and then he, like, steps back and raises both arms. Right, I'm sorry. I can lead you to her, please.
Well, only need one of you to lead us there, so I guess it's your lucky day.
And as Gazarok would find, the other one is very, very dead.
Okay. So then I pant my way up to Lorian and this bandit and place a hand on the top of his head and just lean down and say, "Show us, and I'll crush your head."
He was already going to take us there, and why would you kill him for showing us?
Or I'll crush your head.
Oh, that's a better distinction.
Yeah, right. If you just keep following the path, you'll eventually find a road sign that says abandoned mine, right? The place you're going. I assume. You're going north, yeah?
Maybe we weren't clear. We said show us.
I'm gonna pick him up, turn him around facing that way, and then set him down.
Start walking.
He kind of screams and flails. Yeah, the sign is pointed in a different direction. You just follow it and it leads there. Please, trust me.
She gives him a nudge forward with the warhammer. Take us there.
Interesting.
I'm gonna really emphasize my point. With the head of the Warhammer.
Yeah, it's physically impossible for him to resist that, so he's just gonna start clambering his way forward along the path.
I'll drag
And
the
yeah,
other,
he...
I'll drag the body along.
Make sure you're taking us in the right direction.
Yeah, I am, right? As I said, just down the path.
Is he taking us in the right direction?
He's going down the path.
That's not what I asked. I asked, is he leading us in the right direction?
Yeah, he is.
As far as you know.
As
That's right.
As I start to drag the body of his friend along, I'm just gonna like shake it out.
Yeah, he has like fucking padded armor, or I'm not even sure what bandits actually have, and a light crossbow that you might be able to get some value out of.
I take the light crossbow and then I'm like, the rest is worthless. And I throw him away.
As he lands in the snow, a bunch of trinkets and gems and shit falls out of his pockets, never to be seen again.
I grab the gems.
Never to be seen again.
Never to be seen again. Okay. As we're walking, I hold the light crossbow out to Aldrich. I can't use this.
Well, thank you. Probably get a couple gold off of this. Unless somebody else wants one. I already have one, but...
Have you ever
More
considered
ranged
dual
isn't bad.
wielding crossbows?
If these were hand ones, yes, I'd love to. Bit too big still, but eh.
Were they able to get a hit in, number one?
No, not at all. They're actually not very... You weren't very good at your job. She just, like, nudges him with the Warhammer again. It would seem preying upon the weak has made them weak.
Usually there's more of us, yeah? We usually go out in patrols of 3 or 4.
I don't think that would have made a difference.
Boy, strength in numbers. You know, you saw how you guys behaved.
And yet I fought you one-on-one and you couldn't do anything.
Boy, I was about to cleave your head off. You just had to wait.
You were doing a number on her shield.
You did scratch my shield.
Yeah, that'll be costly to get fixed.
You are not ingratiating yourself to me very well.
Hey, I'm leading you where you want to go, yeah?
I would certainly hope so for your sake.
And conveniently, yeah, he is actually leading you. Eventually, it's probably only 20 minutes or so of following the same path you guys are already heading down. You stumble across a signpost that has been destroyed, then like mended back together, except true to his word, the sign that says, fuck, I had a name for the fucking outpost, didn't I?
Did you get it?
Sirahad!
I thought I felt it, but I don't see it.
Why didn't you just smush it?
Because it was all on my screen. I didn't want bug juice on my screen.
You know, bug juice was really good when I was little.
I do.
Yeah.
Bug juice.
I don't think we're talking about the same kind of bug juice, but...
We know what bug juice is. It's the best kind.
The best kind.
Is it like eating bugs or
No, it's just
some kind of schoolyard snack?
There's a schoolyard juice that you got at camp.
Fair enough. Can't say I ever had anything like that.
No, I mean they probably had like koala berry flavor or something.
Eucalyptus.
But yeah, true to his word, there is a signpost that's been destroyed, mended, purely just to point in a different direction. And the sign that says Sirahad now leads straight off the path and straight into the nearby forest. So yeah, boss man, he broke it and fixed it up. If you follow that, just go in a straight line. In about 5-10 minutes, you'll find our camp. Swear, honest.
I put a hand on his shoulder and say, "Good, I'll walk with you." And push him forward again.
I think he's just gonna start legging it.
I grab him. Nope.
I'll let you where you want to go. Let me go.
You're supposed to take us to your camp, not a sign pointed in the wrong direction.
Oops, I didn't mean to press that button. Yeah, he's just gonna start uselessly flailing at Guzrock. He's gonna make an unarmed attack.
Okay.
Oh no.
This poor man's gonna die.
12.
Nope.
Oh wait, that'd be 14. Sorry.
Nope.
He has a. Yeah, as I said, flailing uselessly.
I'm gonna grab his. I'm just gonna like turn around to face that direction again, and yeah, I'm just gonna grab him by the ankle and drag him if I can.
Yeah. In doing that, he's shit scared. You've already railed the intimidation checks and all that fun jazz. He's just gonna.
Piss himself?
I mean, he does that, but he also starts screaming, "Wait, guys! Guys! People coming! Guys!"
Now I put
I'm
my foot
gonna-
on his head.
With the intention of crushing him, or just to silence him.
You're really annoying.
Thwap.
I'm not gonna crush his head.
I'm gonna take one of my socks out of my backpack. It might be used. It might be clean. Shove it in his mouth.
I'm pretty sure it's not clean. Wink.
Yeah, he flails to try and stop you, but ultimately doesn't.
It's not clean
Do
anymore.
much. His hands are still technically unbound too, so he can just take it out once
I will tie
the
it.
big man gets off him. Yeah, cool. You now have a pet bandit.
I adopt something in this game every time.
We're gonna
Always
call,
wanted one of
We're
those.
gonna call him Bandy from now on.
Anyhow, he has pointed out the path. And then, all the shenanigans ensued.
Yeah, what-
When he's bound, I am gonna lean down, just pull the socks out briefly for a minute and say, "How many of you are there?"
Like 16, yeah?
I'm gonna insight that.
I probably should
I
too.
believe him.
20.
Okay, Riker just is too trusting. Whereas Picard, yeah, he's full of shit.
Yeah.
That they've had to cut their patrols down from 4 or 5 people down to 2, that kind of suggests they're running few on personnel.
I don't really think that you've even got enough to even make 16 if you were drunk and seeing double.
Yeah, we totally could.
Keep telling yourself that.
What is the name of your boss?
God damn it, Shay, with the hard questions.
Okay.
Gus!
Your boss's
Narrow
name
my
is
eyes.
Gus.
I'm not your boss. Well, I am now.
Gus, have you been part of the Bandits the whole time?
Not that I remember. Am I getting that
Well,
old?
if you do remember, you could just disband them.
That's a good point.
No. Alright. I was lying. Truth is, he's some weird bloke. Has the magic and shit. He pays us off, yeah? He's weird one. He's a weird one. He carries these, like, sacrificial knives and shit. That's why he wanted the girl. We don't like him. We don't even know him.
Why
Are
did
they
you follow?
sacrificing her to?
Sorry.
What are you sacrificing her to?
I don't know. Not my business. Not our business, rather. It's just this weird bloke. He wears a, like, bandana around his head. We rarely see his face.
Is he at the camp now?
Usually. He rarely leaves.
Okay.
And how many people are actually there right now with him?
Not 16.
Alright, so
For every number you're off, we're gonna cut fingers off, if you please.
hold on. I have a much better idea.
Okay.
We don't need him alerting them as we're getting closer, and he seems to have told us everything we need. She holds up the warhammer a little threateningly, and then goes, "Take off your clothes."
Ooh. I like where
Whoa.
this is going.
Go on, strip down.
You need your clothes, your boots, and your weapon.
I can't give you my weapon. You made me drop my weapon like
It's-
20 minutes back.
I already have his shitty axe, so yeah, out of the clothes. Let's go.
I was hoping he'd forgot so we could make him run back naked.
Freezing out. I'll die in minutes.
Well, you had best think about your life choices and hope they keep you warm as you head for the village to no longer be a bandit. If the gods deem you worthy of living, you'll make it.
Yeah, he kind of starts sobbing and then slowly strips down. He does not give you much of a show.
She's not looking for a show. She collects up his clothes and puts them in a pack, and she wants him down to his skivvies completely.
Oh yeah, you didn't mention that he dropped down to, Starkers.
Oh yeah, no, I want him naked. So she's gonna take everything and say, usually the hypothermia sets in pretty quick. If you keep moving, your body temperature will offset that for a little while. I'm sure as a bandit you know which way the village is. If you hurry, you'll make it. God's willing.
God's
Yeah,
willing.
he doesn't really. He doesn't really hang around to chat. He just starts crying and starts legging it.
That wasn't as entertaining as I was hoping.
No, it's never as fun when they cry.
Could have at least.
Sometimes
moved
it's
his
fun when you cry.
Sorry, Aldrich, what?
He could have at least moved his hips a little more.
Well, this will be good motivation for him to rethink his poor choices. The guards may even take pity on him, realizing it's punishment enough.
At the very least, they'd put him in jail where he'd get warm.
Maybe some proper treatment if there's frostbite.
It was more mercy than I was going to show him.
Oh yes, if he had tried anything suspicious, death would have been the only solution, but this is a chance at redemption. And Lorian will...
I guess when he bears his soul, he'll have a chance to rethink his choices.
He has a long run ahead of him. He'll at least have some time to reflect.
He collapses and dies within about 20 minutes.
That's not my problem.
He was already.
That's not my problem. He was given a chance to make it back to the village. And if
sure
God's willing, he could have made it.
I'm sure he'll.
The gods were not willing.
Mm-hmm.
What? Heading to this camp, I presume.
Yeah.
Magic people.
Let's continue on.
I'm not good at being quiet.
Oh no, Shay's camera's frozen.
Oh no.
Shay's camera's frozen.
Hmm.
It's the most serious of faces.
Oh, my video connected said it stopped.
It
We
looks
are.
like Shay is a mother who is horribly disappointed in a child that she's reading a letter from the principal about.
Oh no.
Your child did, and just
The
That
silent
little
anger.
fucker.
I'm about to unadopt you, Timothy.
I'm not,
That's
not angry,
silent
I'm
anger.
just disappointed.
Oh, the most painful one.
That's the worst.
Alright, hang on.
Oh. She's coming back. I was gonna also say we're at break time, so you're moving again.
Yay!
You kitties want to take a break, or just
Sure.
power,
That'll
power,
give me
or
an
just
opportunity.
power through it and stop at the normal time. It's up, whatever.
And
whatever.
then the boulder runs us all over. New game.
Shit.
I mean, I'm okay to power through and end at the normal time.
Mm-hmm.
Shane.
I was going to get more beer and
Oh, grab more beer, my dude.
give this evil guy some fitting spells.
Beer break.
Oh, yeah.
Fireball, fireball, fireball. Oh, hey,
fireballs.
fireball. Burning
The template I
hands.
stole, like a useful, a good spell, a useful spell, a useful spell, or like thematically friendly spells, like bless and cure wounds and sanctuary. Fucking cunt, you're meant to be evil.
Well, yeah, but he can bless himself so he hits harder and resists stuff easier.
Bad guys want to win too.
You can bless them with evil.
I'm gonna grab something to drink too, then, since you're gonna refresh your beer, and then we can continue.
Okie dokie.
Yeehaw.
You want something, hun?
Easy. We'll be back in a jiffy.
If
Are we
Yeah.
muted?
Get this.
no.
Oh no, Rin, where's your hair?
That's what I asked.
I know, I purposely asked it because he couldn't
Yes,
hear it,
no,
but
no.
you could.
Sorry?
Do you want something to drink?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Well, Rin, while you're up, go find your hair. I think you lost it somewhere. It's okay. When I finally get my camera back, it's gonna be clean shaven face, short
No. No.
hair, like the gentleman hairstyle.
No. Not the facial hair.
It's gonna be retired baby face Frost.
I'm gonna have to quit. I'm not gonna be able to play with you anymore.
That's why I just won't have my camera on anymore, so you never have to be subjugated to that. Is that like a French toast stick or something?
I want one.
I know, I'm so hungry. Like, I had a decent dinner, but, like, I'm still so hungry.
You know what? Look at this.
You know what I want that I haven't had in a while? Chinese.
I got tubes.
What?
Tubes, like Jubes. They're these little, like sugary candy things.
Ooh, neat.
I'm gonna have me some ass cream.
Some ass cream. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Am I still fucking upside down? Motherfucker.
So is the only one with shit AC the Bard?
Yep, I have 14 AC. Let's go.
Nice.
I'm very easy to kill.
It will kill.
So I wanted to do my Illrigger, but those stats were like, nah, dog, you need like high strength, high charisma, and high constitution. Because you need to
I have
be
an
able to
18 charisma.
Mine is 60.
18 charisma, 16 wisdom.
No frost.
13,
They were
14,
not
15,
French
12.
toast. They were beignets.
You meant better.
Fancy French toast sticks. Got it.
With chocolate.
French toast with chocolate.
Chocolate-filled French toast sticks.
All I get is ice cream with nuts.
Ass cream with nuts.
Yeah.
This sounds like a horrible medical condition. Like, that's the medicine you take for it. I take some ass cream with nuts.
The nuts were there before the ass cream, though.
So, new ghosts and phasmophobia that only reacts to speaking. Isn't that going to be fun?
You said that was the yokai one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And they increase the chance of it being the yokai or the hantu by like 300% until the next patch. So you could play with them more. And they changed ghost UI. They'll actually like go through couches instead of trying to go around them.
Oh dear.
So you can't hide behind shit really easily.
I'm not worried. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Now that is a refreshing beverage.
Some high quality H2O. And hops and other assortments to bring it to that fermented goodness.
Yeehaw.
But I believe everyone's back, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Alrighty. Having followed the path somewhat, you do eventually come across a bit of a clearing between the trees. And that's what I forgot to draw. Oh, well, just imagine there's a couple of trees here and there.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for patrols.
Yeah, as you're walking, you don't really come across any patrols. You get the impression that the guys you just killed were just leaving as they're coming towards you as you were traveling north. So you probably don't have to worry about guards or anything anytime soon. But I take it there was going to be a little bit of an effort to be stealthy.
Listen,
There will at least be an attempt.
Nope.
there will at least be.
Nope.
Nope. See,
Oh my
I
god,
could
there
have,
it is!
I could have been the stealthy Illrigger, but I chose not to. That's fine.
Sorry, I'm drawing some of the fucking ugliest circles I've seen in my life.
Hell yeah, ugly circles.
Alrighty. Now that I've got my beautiful circles in place, I'll bring you guys over to the wrong fucking page.
Oh no, there bunch of them. Ah, we're only level 1. We can take this many cunts.
Yeah, you scoffed at his numbers, so I added more.
I mean, I didn't scoff at anything, but
When we're approaching this place, is this, do we see, like a way up that ledge?
Yeah, even with those mediocre stealth rolls, I'm gonna say you guys can feasibly just kind of peer over the area before getting close. They have a fire, and it's nearly dark, so you can see them a shitload better than they can see you. If you doubled back and travelled south some on the grid that I didn't bother to draw, it'll probably be all of 2 minutes before you can kind of get around this ledge and get up and over the camp.
So then I'll back up a little bit and gesture for the others to approach. Does anyone want to sneak up the ledge while I go in straight into the middle?
Just a quick reminder that the blokes with the targets are the ranged ones.
I'll try to get in a little closer for a better view.
But I'm not super stealthy.
Let's see.
well,
Yeah, I'll try to get a little closer in.
can we try the same approach?
I can try charging in to the ones on the lower ground. If anyone wants to slip upward,
You gotta speak up, Dadatar. I can't really hear you.
I can charge onto the ones on the lower ground. If anyone wants to try and get up onto the ledge, to the ones that are carrying the bows.
Is this part the lower ground or this part the lower ground?
That is high ground.
Okay.
So that black line is kind of
So
15 feet.
Okay, so this is the lower part, and they're above it.
Yep. Also consider those disgusting brown circles that I spent too much time drawing. They are technically trees, and they would count as full cover.
Okay. We have some coverage, so we might want to utilize it. And if they're stupid enough to come to us, take advantage of that.
Try to keep going up and get up this ridge here and go around.
With a -2 to my stealth, I'm just going to crouch down and just prepare to charge and wait until everybody's in position. And I'm just gonna bull rush out of the trees
Okay.
whenever everybody's ready.
I'm gonna get to a tree then.
Yep, same.
Would it be possible for me to get behind this tree before charging, or my stealth wasn't good. I wouldn't be able to.
I've been very nice letting you all get into these current trees. I think trying to go for that extra one would trigger combat.
Fair enough. All right, so I will use my my first move to basically charge. I'll just take the dash action and get as close as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be as close as I can feasibly get.
Yeah. Presumably with a roar, Guzrock starts running. Anyone with ranged attacks, fucking unleash them if you really want to. Before combat starts. These guys are sitting around drinking and not paying very much attention, it seems.
Oh shit, I'd have to be a little closer there.
I'm not sure I'll let off a sacred flame, I guess. This guy right here.
I was gonna say before we roll, if Gus Rock is moving that close, can I scoot up to this tree too? Because he's kind of tipping us away.
That would count as a surprise round, but yeah.
Okay, I'll be there then.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
You're about to be bull rushed.
actually, wait, shoot, I don't need to be that far in. Because it's like 20 feet from the center. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So as he's charging in, let me do my initiative. I'm going to cast sleep on these two back here.
Yeah, sounds good. Post sleep for me.
It'll be the total HP starting with the lowest person's HP. Lowest HP person.
And it'll start here, and it's 20 feet out from that, so like, yeah. So it'll pick these guys first, or these two, whichever one is the lowest HP from this spot.
But technically, it would pick up this guy as well if there's enough HP left.
Yeah, so let's... Yeah.
Okay, very...
God, I haven't used sleeping forever. So 16 HP.
That is some unfortunate... those are some unfortunate numbers.
Yeah, 2 2s and a 1. Ugh. Look, if I can eliminate just one guy from the fight, it's okay.
They don't make a save to resist that, do they?
Nope, it's just the first people up to the HP there will just drop down.
Sweet as. Okay, I'll be nice. Archerman is... I don't know. He's really drunk, so he has less HP for some reason. Yeah, you knock out 2 guys. The 2 guys sitting on the northern log.
Yeah.
Really look like sleep.
Really, really sleep.
They're in a half haze, I guess, technically. I mean, not technically, but you get the idea. There we go. Those 2 guys are out of the fight for the time being. Now I'll roll like 6 initiatives. Good fun. Alrighty, that looks halfway correct. And old mate Bandit was, I don't know, really paying attention or something. He heard the big man roar and is immediately up. Jumps up, grabs his sword, turns around and stupidly runs to meet the big beast in combat. He's gonna move 10 feet over there and then he's gonna start swinging. Okay, he fucking sucks.
Yeah, he sort of does.
That's okay. Guzrock put himself inside 2 archers rangers, so okay, if a couple of attacks miss. But conveniently, it is now also Guzrock's turn.
I'm like still mid-charge. I think the axe just like drops, and I'm just gonna like do a side swing at this guy as I'm still moving. And also whiff. And then
Clash of Titans.
yeah, and then keep charging, and then I'd like to use my bloop. I want to knock this guy who's still drunk 10 feet into the fire.
Alright, I love it. Yeah. He can certainly try and avoid that. What's the DC?
DC is shoot 13.
Proficiency
Strength.
bonus,
Okay.
strength mod.
Yeah, 13.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Actually, how far down in the initiative order is that? His last. Fuck him, he dies. Oh, rather than dies, he gets thrown over there and catches fire.
Okay.
He wasn't
Not
paying attention,
like
so he has to.
this. Poor guy was 2 days from retirement.
I used the one that could otherwise look like fire for the sleeping guys, so he has leaves on him now.
Mhm.
And he immediately takes 5 damage. Or he will at the start of his turn. Alright, is that all you do?
That is all I can do.
Alrighty, Bandit on the ledge with a crossbow is going to start firing at the big boy. As currently he's the only one who isn't isn't in cover. 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Ooh, for
Well,
a fucking
ow.
Max
that's it.
damage.
Alright. Well, I know what I'm doing next turn.
Killing
Uh,
everything.
He's gonna move down the ledge a little bit to try and get better covering fire over those trees. On to the Acolyte. He is going to mutter a bunch of swears and shift back 1 step and cast Armor of Agathis on himself.
Fuck you!
Mhm.
Giving him some tasty temporary HP. But that's all he can do this turn, so on to the next bandit.
It's a real bite
Sleeping.
to this point.
Okay, on to Aldroic.
Well, let's see, how far away is this guy? Is it, He'll move out of cover, seeing this guy in the ridge shooting at him. Take a shot with his crossbow. Yes.
Not quite, I'm afraid.
And let's see. What is the range? Okay, and I will bonus action Bardic Inspiration Ms. Riker. Since she's up next.
How do you inspire Ms. Riker?
Hey, don't die.
Look, you could probably kill that guy, and also it'd be super cool of you And he gives a big thumbs up.
He just goes, "Would you kindly?"
Would you kindly
go in
bludgeon
there
this
and
man?
kill the son of a bitch?
Would you kindly bludgeon this man to death?
Yeah, I like it. Okay, Lorian.
I feel inspired. 30. Okay. This is going to be a disadvantage because he's 5 feet over my range threshold. But she's going to start running towards him, and she's going to pull one of her hand axes and yeet the fucker at him. Fuck, of course it is.
Oh,
Wait, hold on. Nope. Sorry, the inspiration doesn't give advantage. Fuck. He's a caster. I might be able to wing this. Probably not, though, huh? I think it's just a miss. Probably not worth wasting it. Because it's only a D6, right?
Yeah.
Have a really good chance to hit him.
I do. Oh, okay.
Yeah, his AC
I was gonna ask, would it be a waste if I rolled it? You didn't have to give me a number, but
He has Armor of Agathis, he doesn't have Mage Armor.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's like if there's a chance, I'll roll it. 12.
Yeah, beauty, you hit, roll damage.
Sweet. Not a critical, but I'll take it. So 6.
Not bad, you crack straight through his Armor of Agathis and dispel it. Then 1 damage into him.
Nice.
Makes him significantly less dangerous.
Yeah. I knew that was a long shot, too, and it was just like, oh, it'd be so cool if she just yeeted it at him and got it. But, cool. That's me, because I spent my move and my action.
Alrighty. On to Ranged Bandit. Conveniently, someone has just stumbled into his effective range. I think. He sure has.
That's right, I got my shield still.
And his attack modifier is fucking dog shit anyway, so yeah, he's gonna plink at you with the light crossbow.
You know, every time I talked about how shitty these guys are, everyone's like, well, they're supposed to have it so that it makes it fair. Welcome to my world, Shane. 13 does not hit.
Okay, fair enough. I don't think he needs to move anywhere. On to Sleeping Bandit number 2. And then Guy on Fire. Immediately takes 5 damage.
You could just die, save us all the trouble.
And he's gonna scream. And he's gonna shift 1 step. And try and pat himself out. Okay. The flames are gone, unfortunately. But the damage is done. He has less of a face than he did previously.
Nice.
But that's his turn. So, on to Jordan.
Yeah, Jordy is gonna move up her movement. I think that's there. Hold on. Nope, one more over. And she's going to Toll the Dead, that guy that Riker threw her axe at. So, a wisdom saving throw.
Can I use that in lieu of my vicious mockery?
He makes
It's
it.
okay. He makes it, so.
Vicious Mockery will
He can
always
use his
be a 1.
spell. Maybe.
My vicious mockery usually always was a 4.
It was always like a 3 or a 4. It's BS, man.
That'll
Mine
be my
was always
turn.
1.
That's all.
Yeah, it's always been 1s aside from when Dido does it.
Ready, on to the top of the round with Bandit. Bandit is not having much fun, as he missed his first attack, so he's going to swing again with his hand axe.
It's okay, I missed my first attack.
Fucking misses anyway. He and Guzrock are having a thrilling battle where neither of them do very much.
I'm swinging in the place I think he is, but again, I'm not wearing my glasses, so.
It looks intense as fuck for everyone watching. They're just trading blows and blocking.
This guy's actually gonna shift all the way over here because he doesn't like the premise of getting flanked. And
you don't see those lines. Ghost flanking.
Cool. Yep. Still trading blows. Yeah. Wait. I pause. I actually hold up a hand, and then I take out my glasses and put them on, and then I swing the axe.
Free action. I'm nearsighted. Hang on.
Yep. And then I'm gonna shift over here, and with my bonus action, I'd like to use Hammering Hordes again to knock him into this guy back into the fire.
Yep, go for it. DC 13 strength.
DC 13 strength.
Yeah, fucking he falls in as well. That cunt goes over there, this cunt goes all the way over there. They're both on fire.
Bowling for bandits.
The first guy's scream satisfying, and then he's joined by his companion.
Reminds me of that old computer game, Elf Bowling.
Yes.
Oh, was that the one, like, fucking... There was a random chance that when the pin grabby thing comes down, it just rips an elf's head off?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I played that when I was a child. But yeah, Guzrock is...
Yeah, I'll just end my turn there.
Actually doing quite well now. And this guy actually took damage, I'll fix that. Alrighty. Bandit on the ledge.
Oh! Shit. Never mind.
No, go for it.
I already used my bonus action. I meant to heal myself.
You can heal yourself.
Okay.
It's okay.
Second wind.
Yeah, he's just gonna...
No, wait, I don't have that yet anyway, so never mind.
The bloke on the ledge is going to try and pump another bolt into the big bloke that's setting everyone on fire. 13 to hit.
Miss!
Hey, nice. You might be living for another few seconds.
Another few seconds of my life. I shall cherish it.
And seeing Aldroic harboring ill intent for him, he's gonna leg it 25 feet up here to cover the camp better.
After I knock those two in there, I'm just like, looks like you can't handle the heat.
To quickly assess how much damage something does.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's Fireball, don't worry.
I'm dead. I have died honorably.
Dang. I had a mean plan, but it doesn't quite fit into his range. That's alright. This acolyte motherfucker is going, seeing Lorian is bearing down on him, he's gonna
run closer
quickly
to the bull.
assess the range of a spell I've never used before. Fucking feet, you piece of shit, Sapping Sting. Okay, he's gonna throw it and then move. He's gonna cast Sapping Sting on Lorian, which is a con save, please.
That's a new spell. What does that do?
I think it's Tasha's Cauldron.
That shouldn't be an attack action.
I don't even know what Frost posted.
I think it's like one of the...
Oh yeah, I tried to click on the showed spell description. It was like...
Okay, that's weird.
I
think it's...
boy.
Oh no.
Sweet. Okay, because Roll20 doesn't like it, I'll just... Oh, it's typically reserved for Chronourgy and Graviturgy wizard schools. Whoops. I didn't see that when I stole it.
Mm. That's
It's
all right.
okay. You can go back in time and fix it.
That's what it does.
It's all good. You already cast it.
Yeah, so he's gonna rail you for 2 necrotic damage and knock you prone.
Ah, you fucker. The prone is what's shit. All right.
Ooh. And then he's going to retreat. 40 feet, 30 feet up to there.
Oh, you fucking.
Sleeping
You
Bandit
coward.
does nothing. Oh, Druick!
Oh, let's see. Let's go. Yeah, 30 feet. Actually, didn't check the range. Okay, crossbow's 80. I should, but there is that guy up there. I don't like him shooting stuff. So I will take the crossbow and do the reload for the thing, and say, yeah. 12 on that guy.
That would hit if he didn't have light cover. Oh, I'm kidding. That hits. Roll damage.
It's like, no, what if I use the Minotaur? Can we trade cover now?
I lift him up on my shoulders.
6 piercing.
Technically, he should have light cover because he is currently on high ground with a cliff face in between you two, but that's okay.
I have the high ground.
Yeah, you
Okay.
thunk a decent hit into him, and he's not looking so good. Anything else?
Throw me up there, Chief. Let's see.
It is only 15 feet, so you could probably climb it with really trivial athletics.
Yeah, that's true. For now, I think that is it. Oh wait, yeah, because you have to use your bonus action to, like, reload, don't you?
You sure do.
Yep. So yeah, that's it. Take that, bowman.
Alrighty, Lorian.
I am thoroughly annoyed with you. Not you, but this fucker in particular. She's going to waste half her movement to stand up. And then she is going to go 5, 10, 15. And she's going to throw a hand axe at this fucker. He's not prone, right? He's just standing in fire.
Technically not prone, but yeah, standing in.
I only have 2 hand axes, so this is my last one. Oh, wow.
Damn.
Where was that roll a moment ago? 7 slashing right into him.
Nice. Once you account for the fire damage you would have taken on his next turn anyway, he only needed 1 damage to die, so good job, you killed him.
It's one less chance for him to hit me before he burns to death, maybe. I don't know. That's me. That's all I can do.
Yeah, he takes the axe in his screaming. As he's screaming, he takes the axe in his chest and just falls over deeper into the fire. It starts to smell quite of burning hair and soon to be cooked meat.
Food.
And now, after watching that display of brutality, the bloke on the ledge is going to try and shoot Lorian with a crossbow.
Quick, go prone.
Yeah, where's your prone now? 16 to hit.
Nope.
Advantage because he has high ground. I'm kidding.
I mean, I think there is a high
It's like you
ground.
can.
I think there is. I can't help but think it's like just light cover or advantage or maybe.
I think that's usually house rules.
Let's see here. 5th edition. High ground.
Until
have
then,
high
I'm
ground.
not overly fussed if this guy misses or not. So, on to the sleeping bandit. He continues to do nothing, and
Nope.
then this guy is
No high
dead
ground
because
rules for this edition.
Okay. Yeah, this guy's dead. Let's get him off the fucking initiative. Alright, Jordan!
Yeah, I'm gonna move up my movement. Everything. And then
Senses
I'm
are
going.
overwhelmed with the scent of human.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Beef Swellington.
I am.
So that's 8, 9, 10. That's 11 healing.
Damn.
I rolled shit on my D4, but 2 plus the spell level. And then I think I'm still in range. Yep, I'm going to Toll the Dead, the running away person.
To get back here, you coward.
So, wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah, he fails, then takes 6. Is that upcasted because he's taken damage? Yes, it is. Good. Yeah, you take 6 damage.
And that'll be my turn. That's all I can do. Bonus action, moved, action.
Unfortunately, he is still standing, however. So, back to the top of the round with Bandit number 1 that's currently in the fire. He only has 5 HP left, so he dies.
And die.
His screams wane into nothingness except sizzling.
We find out these aren't bandits at all. They're just like miners who are minding their own business. Didn't even ask.
Bunch of innocent kidnapped people that are forced to work.
I mean, considering what the first guy told you, that might not be too far from the truth. But,
I now
Are we
sway.
the baddies?
Individuals.
I now sway. As I get healed, I go. I am now Beef Swellington, and I'm gonna charge at this wall and as part of my action, I'd like to use the hammering horns and try and shake it so that he falls off. If I can.
I like it.
Slam into that cliffside.
Should I make
Make
athletics
an
to see if
unarmed. Yeah, make athletics. Athletics. That makes more sense.
Yeah, 15.
Alrighty. You did make a decent shake, but he's able to stand up there. Like, he fixes his balance really easily.
I throw an
Thanks.
axe at him.
Just fuck you.
Nope.
The axe sails past him and into the forest behind.
I want that back. Go get it.
It hits the girl they were going to sacrifice.
Let's see. I can move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll move there. I'm just gonna box
Actually,
this.
Because it's his turn next, assuming you're done after the movement, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. He shuffles back a little bit, then shuffles back to the edge of the cliff. Oh yeah, you want back then, do ya?
Do it.
And then he throws a
coward.
hand. Hey, 17.
Oh,
Is he using his strength or dexterity?
Technically strength. I don't think hand axes are finesse, are
They are not finesse.
they? In that case, it would be a 16. to
Ah,
hit.
still barely hits.
Yes, good. For 6 slashing. No, 5, sorry.
That's fine. At least it wasn't a 9 like before.
it could be.
There you go, mate. I gave it back to you. How's that?
Appreciated. I throw it back.
Also, do you like my canon that all bandits are either European, British or Australian?
As history proclaimed.
It's true. Alrighty, on to the Acolyte.
The girl we're going to save is actually an emu.
Oh no, the bloodshed is real.
Hmm. I could just one-shot Guzrock if I get lucky, but
Do it!
that seems a little bit mean.
Do it!
No, it's not a target-rich environment. I can't go casting AoE spells wastefully.
You can hit 3 people if you get these 2.
It's like sacrifice your
That was my
man.
plan! He has to wake them up somehow.
You can hit 2 people if you get us.
He's like, no,
technically,
boss, don't do it. Boss, don't listen to him.
Sorry, I was just trying to work out what save this would be. Dex against his... I think Shay might be in trouble. Yeah.
I'm in danger.
His acolyte has been holding on to his most powerful spell. Just waiting for a more target-rich environment, but he's on his last legs, so he's gonna run up to here, conveniently out of melee range, then cast Burning Hands. Let's see if this rolls us.
Nope.
I don't even know what DC is, but that fails it regardless.
It does.
Oh, DC 12.
Okay.
Ah!
The big beefsteak takes 10 fire damage.
I'm down.
Yes, how's that, you tasty mortal?
I die with honor.
And then he's gonna start move 15 feet away again, just to try and stay out of Lorian's range.
Yeah, I fall down.
That's all he can do. So on to Sleeping Bandit for the third time. He does nothing. And then on to Aldruic.
Yeehaw. Let's see. Okay. I will shoot that guy with my crossbow. No, I won't.
Hmm.
And I will bonus action healing word on Mr. Beef.
I live!
6 more HP.
I'm invincible! Thank you.
Sorry, I just got a little tired there for a second.
Alrighty. Is that all?
Yes.
Sweet. On to Lorian then.
Alright. So... Yeah, he's still out of range. So
You can execute a sleeping person though.
What's that?
Hmm?
Nah.
The coup de grace next to a sleeping person.
Double move. I'm done. Where do you think you're
Alrighty,
going?
on to the bloke on the ledge. Now running out of targets, he's going to go for Jordan instead. With a light crossbow. For an 8, never mind.
It just tinks right off of her shield.
On to Sleeping Bandit number 2 for the third time. And now Jordan.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up some more. Try and get out of the... And, I'm going to Toll the Dead, the guy again.
Yep.
He's gonna make a save. But it's a wisdom saving throw. I knew he was gonna make a save! It was max damage! Ah, okay.
He's a wizard.
Amusingly,
And that's...
this guy has the same dex as he does wisdom, so either Sacred Flame or Toll the Dead do the same.
So that's gonna be my turn.
Alrighty, beef Swellington. You're starting to smell pretty good, pretty tasty. Yeah, and you've got a convenient flank set up for the one responsible if you want to take it.
Yeah, it's too bad I can't make it there without a dash because I'm prone. So I just like push myself up and I'm like, I'm too old for this shit. And then I'm gonna slam this wall one more time before I get that flank, move into that flank.
Yeah, give me an athletics check, please.
Bonus action horns. 20.
Oh, fucking
Ooh,
beautiful.
damn.
He has a 5% chance to succeed. Yeah, he fails. He falls right there in front of you and takes, since it's 15 feet technically, he's taken 1d6 damage.
Yeah. Cool. I try to. In that case.
Takes minimum.
Well, shit.
And falls prone.
Yeah. 12, 16 hit.
Yes. You fucking cut him in half. He lands on his back cracks. Ah, you cunt! And then he's just cleaved into.
And then I say... Nah, I'll come up with something later. And then I'll use my movement to get... Wait, 5, 10, 15... Whoops. Oh wait, I can't do that, can I? This 15 movement to get up. No, I can't do that then.
Oh, well,
But
you're
I
most
just
of
a
the way
battle
there.
guy. I'm most of the way there.
Yeah. Bandit is dead. Acolyte, then, is looking to be in a pretty sorry situation. Let's see, what does he have?
Looks like that last guy couldn't cut it.
Crying is a bonus action, my friend. There's a free action if you want to do that.
He's just going to turn around and try and blast Lorian with another sapping sting. Fuck it, that's not meant to be an attack. Oh well. I believe DC 12 con, Lorian.
21 or 21. Whichever.
Hey, nice. It weakly plinks off your armor, and he curses and mutters something, but he's then going to shift around you because he doesn't want to be on the other side of, be between Lorian and a big beefsteak. Alrighty, Sleeping Bandit yet again. Aldroic, execute someone.
Oh man, I could. Because they would automatically fail their saving throw with my breath attack.
You can
It's
hit them
just
both in a
double
line.
execute them.
Yes.
Problem is, it's 2d8, so if I don't kill them, they're going to get up and there's a guy really close to them to beat up. Wait a minute, there's a guy over here. Nah, he's too far. I think he'll just turn and use his dragon breath, but because he's an emerald dragon, instead he just does this shout and just this big psionic blast to them while they're asleep. Let's see. Yeah, double ones.
Oh ho ho.
I was going to say they instantly fail their save, and I was going to say they take double damage because they're asleep, but, you know, so yeah, they take 4 damage and wake up screaming.
And now I'm going to run and hide behind the big guy. Don't know what happened, it's really weird. And
Sorry. Anything else?
that is all for now.
Yep. Sleeping Beauty, please execute this man for me.
It's your end.
That's me. I'll kill this guy. I'm going to take the shield down, take it in 2 hands. Wow. 16?
Yeah, he's mega dead.
11.
Yeah, you kill him twice over. Sweet. Else? Nap time. Alright. Seeing pretty much everyone is dead, disemboweled, or currently cooking. This bloke in an advantageous position is just going to fucking leg it.
I remember your face.
And now, Screaming Man number 1 is currently laying on the ground. He's going to get up, realize he's in a bit of a shit situation, and run 15 feet over there, and then turn around to Jordan and take a shot. Hey, 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Missing. But now it's your turn for revenge.
Yeah. I am actually going to move up to them, and I'm going to cast Word of Radiance. So the wind kind of blows, and my hair goes back, and I just start, like, glowing this, like, gold light. And it'll get both of them. They both need to make Constitution saving throws.
Hey, one fails, but the one that just shot you succeeds.
And it'll take two radiant damage.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm going to... Let me do something else. Nope, that'll be it.
Sweet.
That's going to be my
Gazra.
turn.
The Acolyte is now dead, but 2 more threats have been added to the battle after Aldruic sung them a song.
I will move here. And I will attack this one first.
Which one, sorry?
It was gonna be this one.
The one on the left.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's mega dead.
Yep, I swing the axe down and just, like, bisect him down the middle and into the log that he's still sitting on. And then I'm gonna horns this guy back into that fire.
Just casually scoop him up.
Yeah.
Go, little man.
Yeah, basically. He gets scooped.
He takes it, yeah. Sweet. Technically, you should have done it the other way around because the one on the left is in a straight line, but he goes in the fire anyway. Okay, Acolyte's dead. This bandit is dead. Aldruic. There's a bloke screaming in the fire. Put him out of his misery. Please, be humane.
Be humane. Why do that when I can make fun of him for being on fire? Vicious mockery. Yes! Yeah!
He takes full
Nice.
damage.
It looks like you're fired.
Alrighty.
Badooch.
Rin's asleep, so this guy just burns to death. That's okay.
I am struggling. It is past the Betty Bye and stop time.
Yeah, it sure is. But with that encounter, that brings us to a close for this week.
Yeah.
Eventually, come next week, there will be some investigation to do to, perhaps look for a girl. Chances are she might be in that tent just there. But, that's details for another week. Details that I also haven't written at the moment, so let's call it.
Alrighty.
Oh.
It's fair.
Mm-hmm. So, Shane, good job for running for us. Thank you. It's very appreciated. I can definitely tell you the first episode is always the hardest for DM jitters, and it'll just get easier from here, man. Did a great job.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank
Was
you,
it
Sharon.
obvious that I had absolutely no dialogue prepared?
No.
I mean, that improves with time too, and it was just fine. Like, there was nothing wrong with your dialogue. It was still very, what's the word? Attention grabbing, and everybody seemed invested, so you did a great job.
Yeah, it was a lot of
Yes.
fun.
Apologies,
I look
apologies
forward
for
to
starting to nod off, but it really was past that point for me, and we have an early day tomorrow, so it's gonna go straight to bed.
Understandable.
Right. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a great night. It's really late, so there's probably no one to raid, so we'll just wrap up here, and y'all have a good one.